Be still. Let the universe guide you to success effortlessly. Stoicism. In the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. Deepak Chopra. Have you ever found yourself caught in the whirlwind of life, endlessly pushing and pulling, only to feel further from the peace and success you seek? What if the secret to achieving your goals lies not in force, but in stillness? In today's video, we're delving into the ancient Stoic wisdom of being still, of stepping back, releasing the need to control every outcome, and allowing the universe to guide you towards effortless success. Imagine a life where you no longer have to struggle or fight against the tide, where abundance flows naturally as you align with the rhythm of the cosmos. Together, we'll explore how to cultivate this inner stillness, embrace the present moment, and trust that everything will unfold as it should. If this resonates with you, make sure to subscribe to Stoic in Your Life. Hit that like button and leave a comment with "Embrace Stillness" below. Now let's embark on this journey of serene power and discover the true art of effortless living. Lesson 1. Understanding the universe's guidance, tapping into the cosmic flow. The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. The universe, my friends, is not some distant, cold entity. It's a vibrant, dynamic force that's constantly interacting with us, guiding us, and nudging us towards our true path. The Stoics called this the Logos, the underlying reason and order of the universe. Imagine it as a cosmic GPS, always recalculating, always leading you towards your destination. Understanding this is the first step towards aligning with the universe's guidance. You might be wondering how to tap into this cosmic guidance. How can you hear the whispers of the universe amidst the noise of everyday life? The answer begins with a simple yet profound act: belief. Believe that the universe is wise, that it has your back, and that it's constantly sending you signals. It's akin to having a personal cheerleader in the cosmos, tirelessly rooting for your success, even when the path seems unclear. This belief sets the foundation for everything that follows. Next, pay attention to synchronicities. These are not mere coincidences, but meaningful occurrences that point to the universe's guidance. For example, you might run into an old friend who offers you a job lead just when you're considering a career change, or perhaps you stumble upon a book that perfectly addresses a question that's been on your mind. Carl Jung famously said, "Synchronicity is an ever-present reality for those who have eyes to see." These moments are the universe's way of saying, you're on the right track. So don't brush them off as mere happenstance. They are signals, guiding you subtly but surely. Another vital tool in your arsenal is your intuition, what we often refer to as gut instinct. That little voice inside you, that inner knowing, is the universe speaking directly to you. It's your inner compass, pointing you towards your true north. When you feel that pull or nudge, don't ignore it. Trust it. Seneca wisely advised, "The mind that is anxious about the future is miserable." So instead of worrying, trust your intuition to lead you where you're meant to be. In our modern, fast-paced world, this guidance can come in many forms. You might be scrolling through social media, and a post about a workshop that aligns perfectly with your interests catches your eye. Or perhaps you're feeling stuck in your career, and out of the blue, you receive an email about a new opportunity. These aren't just random events. They are the universe's whispers gently steering you towards your goals. But remember, these whispers are easily drowned out by the noise of daily life, so it's crucial to stay attuned and listen carefully. However, the most important lesson in understanding the universe's guidance is that it's not about control. It's about surrender. It's about letting go of the need to micromanage every aspect of your life and trusting that the universe has a bigger plan for you. Picture yourself in a canoe on a river. You could paddle furiously, trying to control every twist and turn, Or you could relax, trust the current, and enjoy the ride. As Lao Tzu said, by letting it go, it all gets done. The world is won by those who let it go. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means recognizing that the universe's plan might be more intricate and beneficial than anything you could design. So, how do you practice this surrender? Start by embracing uncertainty. The universe often surprises us, and by letting go of the need to know all the answers, you open yourself up to its wonders. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Practice mindfulness. Be present in each moment, pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, and notice the subtle signs the universe is sending you. These signs often come in quiet moments, in whispers that require you to slow down and tune in. Then, take action. The universe can only guide you if you're willing to move. Follow those nudges, take that leap of faith, and watch as the universe unfolds its magic. Marcus Aurelius said, "Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them." This is a reminder that when you align your actions with the universe's guidance, you become part of something much greater than yourself. A cosmic dance where everything flows effortlessly. In conclusion, remember that you are not alone on this journey. The universe is your ally, your guide, and your biggest supporter. Open your heart, trust the process, and let the universe lead you towards unimaginable success. Trust in the synchronicities, trust in your intuition, and most importantly, trust in the journey itself. As you do, you'll find that the path to success is not a battle but a harmonious flow, where everything unfolds in perfect timing and alignment. So, surrender to the process, take that next step, and watch how the universe conspires in your favor. Your journey to effortless success starts now. Lesson 2. Embracing stillness in daily life. Finding your oasis in the chaos. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Marcus Aurelius. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, finding stillness can seem like an impossible task. We're constantly bombarded with notifications, deadlines, and to-do lists, as if we're running on a never-ending treadmill, always rushing, always striving, always doing. Yet amidst all this chaos, there lies an often overlooked power, the power of stillness. It's in those quiet, undisturbed moments that we can truly connect with ourselves, the universe, and our true purpose. The ancient Stoics, wise as they were, recognized this truth. They understood that true wisdom and happiness come from living in accordance with nature, which includes embracing the natural rhythms of the universe. They taught that balance between action and stillness, between doing and being, is essential for a fulfilled life. Now you might be asking yourself, how can I possibly find stillness in my crazy, hectic life? The answer is simpler than you might think. Stillness isn't about escaping to a remote mountaintop or spending hours meditating. It's about finding small pockets of peace throughout your day, even amidst the busiest schedule. Consider this. What if you started your day with a morning ritual? Before you check your phone or dive into your to-do list, take a few minutes to sit quietly, take deep breaths, set a positive intention for the day, and simply be present. This small act of stillness can set the tone for your entire day, grounding you in a sense of calm and clarity. Throughout your day, practice mindful moments. These don't require long periods of time, just brief pauses where you check in with yourself. Notice your breath, the sensations in your body, and the thoughts passing through your mind. These small breaks can help you stay centered, even when the world around you is moving at a frantic pace. Imagine being in the midst of a busy workday and taking just a minute to breathe deeply and refocus. It's like hitting the reset button on your mental state, allowing you to approach the rest of your tasks with renewed energy and calm. Another powerful way to cultivate stillness is by embracing a digital detox. Set aside some time each day to disconnect from technology. Turn off your phone, close your laptop, and step away from the screens. Use this time to read, journal, or simply enjoy the silence. This may feel challenging at first given our reliance on digital devices, but the benefits are profound. Without the constant buzz of notifications, you create space for your mind to rest and for your thoughts to flow freely, unhindered by external distractions. Spending time in nature is another simple yet profound way to find stillness. Take a walk in the park, sit by a lake, or simply observe the trees and flowers around you. Nature has an incredible ability to calm the mind and soothe the soul. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. When you immerse yourself in the natural world, you realize that much of the stress and anxiety you carry is unnecessary." Nature, in its stillness, teaches you to let go of the mental clutter and reconnect with what truly matters. Let's bring this into your everyday life. Think about those moments when you're stuck in traffic. Instead of succumbing to frustration, take a few deep breaths and focus on the present moment. Or consider the time you spend waiting in line at the grocery store. Rather than letting impatience take over, use that time to practice mindfulness, observing your surroundings and the people around you without judgment. These are small, everyday opportunities to practice stillness, and they can have a profound impact on your overall sense of well-being. Remember, stillness is not about being unproductive. It's about creating space for clarity, creativity, and intuition. It's in these quiet moments that the universe can whisper its guidance to you, and you can tap into your own inner wisdom. As you embrace stillness, you'll find that your relationship with yourself, with the universe, and with success begins to transform. You'll start to notice that the more you slow down, the more things seem to fall into place. The Stoics believe that the universe operates on its own divine timing, and when you align with that rhythm, success comes naturally, effortlessly. So I invite you to make stillness a priority in your life. Find your oasis in the chaos, and watch how it transforms your day-to-day experiences. The universe is not in a hurry, and neither should you be. Take time to slow down, breathe, and trust the process. When you do, you'll discover that you are not only more in tune with yourself, but also more aligned with the flow of the universe. This alignment is where true success lies, not in constant striving, but in harmonizing with the natural order of life. As you move forward, carry this lesson with you. The more you embrace stillness, the more effortlessly success will come to you. If you found this content valuable, please consider hitting the like button, sharing it with those you care about, and leaving a comment below with your thoughts on how you plan to incorporate more stillness into your daily life. Together, we can create a more mindful, peaceful world. Lesson 3. Cultivating receptivity to success. Unlocking the door to abundance. The universe is full of magical things patiently waiting for our wits to grow sharper. Eden Philpotts. The universe, my friends, is brimming with opportunities, possibilities, and blessings. It's like an endless well of abundance just waiting for you to dip in and draw from it. But here's the catch. You need to be receptive to receive these gifts. Think of it like a beautiful present that's already wrapped and ready for you, but it requires you to open your arms and say, "Yes, I'm ready to accept this." The Stoics understood this deeply and spoke of it through the concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This idea encourages us to embrace everything that happens, whether good or bad, as part of the grand design of the universe. When you adopt this mindset, you become more open to the gifts the universe is eager to give you, and you allow yourself to flow with the rhythm of life rather than resist it. Now you might be wondering, but what if I don't feel receptive? What if doubts and fears keep holding me back? It's perfectly normal to have these moments of self-doubt and insecurity. We all do. But the key lies in recognizing these limiting beliefs and challenging them. It's about digging deep and uncovering those thoughts that block your path to success. Let's break this down together. Start by identifying your limiting beliefs. What are the negative thoughts that pop into your mind when you think about success? Maybe you feel like you're not good enough, not smart enough, or simply not worthy. Take a moment to write them down. Getting these thoughts out in the open is the first step toward dismantling them. Once you've identified these limiting beliefs, it's time to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? Do I have any real evidence to support this belief? Often you'll find that these beliefs are rooted in fear or past experiences, not in reality. For example, if you believe you're not capable of achieving your goals because of past failures, consider this. Many successful people have failed numerous times before finally succeeding. As Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Use this perspective to see your limiting beliefs for what they are, misconceptions that can be overcome. Next, replace those limiting beliefs with empowering truths. Instead of telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," start affirming, "I am capable, and I am constantly learning and growing." Replace, "I always fail" with, "I am resilient, and I learn from my mistakes." This shift in mindset is crucial because the way you talk to yourself shapes your reality. By replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations, you open yourself up to greater possibilities and align more closely with the universe's abundance. Let's apply this to a real-life scenario. Imagine you're dreaming of starting your own business, but you're paralyzed by the fear of failure. This fear is a limiting belief that's holding you back. Challenge it by recalling times in your life when you overcame obstacles or achieved something you initially thought was impossible. Remind yourself that you are capable and resourceful, and that you have the courage to pursue your dreams. Remember, the universe supports those who support themselves, so take that first step, even if it's small, and trust that you are on the right path. Gratitude also plays a key role in cultivating receptivity to success. When you express gratitude for what you already have, you send a powerful message to the universe that you're open to receiving more. It's like saying, "Thank you for all the blessings I've received, and I'm ready to welcome even more abundance into my life." As Oprah Winfrey once said, "The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate." Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance and helps you become more attuned to the opportunities around you. Staying present is another important aspect of receptivity. It's easy to get caught up in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future, but the true power lies in the present moment. By focusing on the here and now, you can better recognize the subtle signs and guidance the universe is offering you. Remember, the universe operates on its own divine timing, and everything unfolds exactly as it should, even if you can't see the entire picture right now. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor, and let go of the need to control every outcome. Finally, understand that receptivity is like a muscle. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. So start today. Open your heart, open your mind, and let the universe shower you with its blessings, because you deserve it. You are worthy of success, happiness, and abundance. The universe is patiently waiting to support you, so why not let it? Think about the times in your life when things seemed to just fall into place, when opportunities appeared out of nowhere, or when a solution to a problem came to you at just the right moment. These are not mere coincidences. They are the universe responding to your openness and readiness to receive. Ask yourself, how can you start challenging them today? And most importantly, are you ready to open yourself up to the abundance that the universe has to offer? Remember, the door to success is unlocked, but it's up to you to open it. Embrace amor fati. Practice gratitude, stay present, and keep strengthening that muscle of receptivity. As you do, you'll find that the universe's gifts start flowing to you more effortlessly than you ever imagined. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and know that you are exactly where you need to be to receive everything you desire. Lesson 4. Setting intentions with clarity. The compass for your cosmic journey. In the journey of life, where every step we take shapes our destiny, there exists a profound wisdom that has guided great minds through the ages. This wisdom teaches us that by aligning our intentions with the universe, we can navigate the path to success effortlessly, allowing the cosmos to guide us towards our deepest desires. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Now we delve into the art of setting intentions with clarity, a compass for your cosmic journey that will help you achieve success not through struggle, but through harmonious alignment with the universe itself. Setting intentions is not merely about wishful thinking. It's about crafting a clear and powerful vision that aligns your mind, body, and spirit with your deepest desires, propelling you toward your goals, with a force as natural and unstoppable as the tides. The Stoics, ancient masters of wisdom, understood the transformative power of intention, believing that our thoughts and actions are the architects of our reality. By setting intentions with precision, we are, in essence, planting seeds in the fertile soil of the universe. Seeds that, when nurtured with care and clarity, will grow into the very outcomes we seek. To embark on this journey, one must first define what success means on a personal level. This is not about conforming to societal norms or the expectations of others. It is about identifying your true aspirations, those dreams that reside deep within your soul. Whether it's starting a business, writing a book, exploring the far corners of the world, or simply cultivating a life filled with peace and fulfillment, the clarity of your vision determines the strength of your intention. The more specific you are in visualizing your success, the more powerful the intention you set. As the philosopher Seneca reminds us, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. In other words, clarity in your definition of success is crucial for navigating the seas of life. Next, it is essential to identify your why. This is the driving force that fuels your journey. Understanding the deep-seated reasons behind your goals is what will keep you moving forward, even when the path becomes challenging. Your why could be the desire to provide for your family, to leave a positive mark on the world, or to express your creativity in ways that resonate with your true self. When your why is aligned with your core values, it becomes a powerful motivator, an unstoppable force that propels you forward with purpose and passion. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Your why transforms obstacles into stepping stones on your path to success. With your version of success clearly defined and your why firmly in place, the next step is to create your action plan. This is your roadmap to achieving your dreams, a series of small, actionable steps that bring you closer to your goals with each passing day. Break down your larger goals into manageable tasks. What can you do today, this week, this month to advance towards your dream? Remember, as Lao Tzu wisely observed, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Every action, no matter how small, is a step forward on your journey, and with each step you draw closer to your destination. To illustrate, consider the goal of writing a novel. Your intention might be, "I intend to write and publish a novel that inspires and empowers readers." Your why could be, "I want to share my unique perspective with the world and make a difference through storytelling." Your action plan might involve writing 500 words each day, joining a writer's group for support and accountability, and researching potential literary agents. These steps, when taken consistently, transform the daunting task of writing a novel into a series of achievable milestones, guiding you steadily towards your goal. However, it's crucial to remember that setting intentions is not a one-time activity. It's an ongoing practice. It involves continually reminding yourself of your goals, realigning with your why, and adjusting your action plan as needed. Life will inevitably present challenges and setbacks, but with clear intentions, you maintain focus and resilience, always steering yourself back on course. As the Stoics teach us, the universe responds to our intentions. When you set clear, focused intentions, you are sending a powerful message to the cosmos. This is what I desire. and I am ready to receive it. The universe, in turn, aligns itself to help you manifest your desires. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions abound and it's easy to lose sight of our true goals, setting intentions with clarity is more important than ever. It serves as a beacon, guiding you through the chaos and helping you remain centered on your path. By believing in your intentions and nurturing them with consistent action, you cultivate a life of purpose and meaning, a life where the universe conspires in your favor to help you achieve the success you seek. So, my friends, take a moment to reflect on your intentions. Are they clear, aligned with your deepest desires, and supported by a strong why? If so, you are already well on your way to success. As you continue this journey, trust that the universe is your ally, ready to support you as you move forward with clarity and purpose, knowing that every step you take brings you closer to the life you've always envisioned. Thank you so much for being here and joining me in this exploration of how to let the universe guide you to success effortlessly through the principles of Stoicism. I'm curious, how do you practice being still and allowing the universe to guide you in your daily life? Do you have any experiences or insights you'd like to share? If you're unsure how to start your comment, you might begin by sharing a moment when letting go of control led to unexpected success or peace in your life. I can't wait to read your thoughts and continue the conversation. Lesson 5. Practicing Mindful Awareness, the Art of Being Present. In today's fast-paced world, it often feels like our minds are racing at 1,000,000 miles an hour, jumping from one thought to the next, constantly planning for the future or replaying the past. We get so caught up in the chaos that we forget to experience the present moment, the only moment that truly exists. Have you ever caught yourself on autopilot, going through the motions of your day without really being there? It's like waking up in the morning and suddenly finding yourself at work, with no clear memory of the journey in between. This is the reality for so many of us, and it's a clear sign that we're missing out on the richness of life. But what if there was a way to step off this mental treadmill and actually start living? This is where the practice of mindful awareness comes in, a practice deeply rooted in Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. Mindful awareness is about more than just being present. It's about truly connecting with the moment you're in, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and engaging with the world around you in a meaningful way. The Stoics, who lived by principles that encouraged living in harmony with nature and understanding the flow of life, knew that true happiness doesn't come from our external circumstances. Instead, it stems from our internal state of being, our ability to remain calm, content, and centered no matter what's happening around us. Think about it. How often do we let our minds be hijacked by worries about the future or regrets about the past? How often do we allow the present moment to slip away unnoticed? By practicing mindfulness, we can reclaim those moments, letting go of anxiety and finding a deeper sense of peace. You might wonder, this all sounds great, but how do I actually practice mindfulness in my busy life? The beauty of mindfulness is that it's accessible to everyone, and it doesn't require any special skills or time-consuming rituals. You don't need to empty your mind or achieve a state of bliss. Instead, mindfulness is about simply being aware of your thoughts as they come and go, aware of your emotions without letting them control you, and aware of the present moment without getting lost in it. Here are some simple yet effective ways to begin integrating mindful awareness into your daily routine. Mindful breathing. Start with something as simple as your breath. Find a quiet spot where you can sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on the natural rhythm of your breathing. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, the cool air entering your nostrils, and the warmth as it leaves. Inevitably, your mind will wander, perhaps to what you need to do later, or something someone said to you earlier. That's okay. The key is to gently bring your focus back to your breath, without frustration or judgment. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your ability to stay present. Mindful eating. Next time you sit down to eat, try to slow down and truly experience your meal. Notice the vibrant colors on your plate, the varied textures, and the complex flavors. How often do we eat on the go, barely noticing what we're consuming? By eating mindfully, you not only enjoy your food more, but also tune into your body's hunger and fullness cues, which can lead to better health and well-being. Mindful walking. Walking is something we often do on autopilot, especially if it's part of our daily routine. But what if you took a moment to really feel the ground beneath your feet, the rhythm of your steps, the breeze on your face, or the sounds around you? This simple practice can transform a mundane walk into a rich sensory experience, grounding you in the present. Mindful listening. In conversations, how often are we truly present? More often than not, we're thinking about what we're going to say next or letting our minds drift to unrelated thoughts. Next time someone speaks to you, give them your full attention. Listen not just to their words, but to the tone, the pauses, the emotion behind what they're saying. You'll find that this not only improves your relationships, but also deepens your understanding and empathy. Now let's bring this concept into everyday activities. Consider this scenario. You're in the shower, and your mind is racing with thoughts about your upcoming day. Instead of letting these thoughts run wild, try to focus on the feeling of the water against your skin, the scent of the soap, the warmth of the steam. This simple shift in focus can turn a routine task into a moment of relaxation and mindfulness. Or think about those times when you're waiting in line, an experience most of us find frustrating. Instead of tapping your foot impatiently or scrolling through your phone, take a moment to observe your surroundings. Notice the people around you, the sounds in the air, the thoughts that arise within you. This doesn't just pass the time, it makes waiting an opportunity to practice mindfulness and stay grounded in the present. It's important to remember that mindfulness isn't about achieving perfection. It's about making progress. There will be days when your mind feels like a storm, constantly pulling you away from the present. That's perfectly normal. The key is to be gentle with yourself, to bring your attention back to the present moment without self-criticism. Over time, as you practice mindfulness, you'll start to notice subtle shifts in how you perceive the world. You'll become less reactive to stress, more patient in your interactions, and more accepting of yourself and others. For example, consider the story of Sarah, a busy professional who felt overwhelmed by the constant demands of her job. She was always rushing from one task to another, her mind constantly filled with thoughts about what she needed to do next. One day she decided to try practicing mindfulness. She started with mindful breathing during her commute, then incorporated mindful eating into her lunch breaks. Gradually, she noticed a change. She felt calmer, more focused, and more in control of her emotions. Her work didn't change, but her relationship with it did. She was no longer a slave to her to-do list. Instead, she approached each task with a clear mind and a calm heart. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of mindfulness, how it can transform not just how we feel, but how we live. So I ask you, how often do you find yourself truly present in your day-to-day life? How might your experience of life change if you made mindfulness a regular practice? By embracing mindful awareness, you're not just making a commitment to being present, you're also opening the door to a deeper sense of peace, joy, and connection with the universe. As you align more closely with your true self, you'll find that success flows to you naturally, almost effortlessly. This is the essence of Stoicism in practice, finding strength and serenity and letting the universe guide you to where you're meant to be. Start today and watch how your life begins to transform. Lesson 6. Trusting the universe's timing, the art of divine patience. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded with messages that glorify instant gratification and the pursuit of overnight success. Everywhere you turn, there's pressure to have it all. Right now, the dream job, the perfect relationship, the ideal body. But while we're rushing around trying to make things happen on our own timelines, the universe operates on its own schedule, with a rhythm and timing that is often beyond our immediate understanding. This is something the ancient Stoics understood deeply. They believed in the concept of pronoia, or divine providence, the idea that the universe is always working for your benefit, even when it doesn't seem like it. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic philosopher, once said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." He reminds us that while we may not always see the bigger picture, there's a larger, benevolent plan unfolding in our lives. But what does this mean for you right now? It means learning to trust in the timing of the universe. It means letting go of the urge to control every detail and surrendering to the natural flow of events. This isn't about being passive or giving up on your dreams. Rather, it's about understanding that sometimes the things we desire most require time to manifest, and that patience is a form of wisdom. We all have moments of impatience when we look around and see others achieving their goals, and we start to wonder, when is it going to be my turn? Doubts creep in, and we begin to question our path, our efforts, and even the universe itself. But here's a comforting truth. The universe is like a master gardener, carefully tending to the seeds you've planted. It's ensuring that each one receives the right amount of sunlight, water, and nourishment to grow into something magnificent when the time is right. Just as you wouldn't expect a seed to sprout into a tree overnight, you shouldn't expect your dreams to materialize instantly. They require time, patience, and the right conditions to flourish. Consider this in your own life. Take the example of a job seeker. Maybe you've been tirelessly sending out resumes, going to interviews, yet you haven't landed that dream job. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel like giving up. But what if the delay is because the universe is preparing you for something even better? Perhaps you need to gain more experience or develop a new skill before that opportunity presents itself. Or think about the entrepreneur who has poured their heart into launching a business, only to find that success isn't coming as quickly as they'd hoped. It's tempting to throw in the towel. But remember that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a successful business. Patience, perseverance, and a belief in the process are essential. The universe might be giving you time to refine your strategy, to learn from your mistakes, and to build a foundation that will support lasting success. Similarly, imagine an artist who has been creating for years, yet recognition remains elusive. In a world obsessed with likes, shares, and instant validation, it's easy to compare yourself to others and feel inadequate. But true artistry isn't about quick wins. It's about the journey, the evolution of your craft. The universe might be guiding you to continue honing your skills, to keep expressing your truth, and to trust that the right people will discover your work when the time is right. Every delay, every rejection, every seeming setback is not a failure, but a redirection, a gentle nudge from the universe towards something even better than what you originally envisioned. It's like taking a detour on a road trip. At first, it's frustrating because it seems to take you away from your destination, but that detour might lead you to a beautiful hidden spot that you would have otherwise missed. So how do you cultivate the patience to trust in this process? One powerful approach is to practice mindfulness. By staying present in the moment, you can release the anxieties and pressures about the future and focus on the journey rather than just the destination. Another approach is to focus on what you can control. You can't control the timing of the universe, but you can control your actions, your attitude, and how you respond to the challenges that come your way. Celebrate the small wins along your journey. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Acknowledge it, be grateful for it, and recognize that each of these steps is bringing you closer to where you want to be. It's important to remember that trusting the universe's timing doesn't mean being passive or complacent. It's about taking inspired action while recognizing that there's a bigger picture at play. It's about surrendering to the wisdom of the universe and allowing it to guide you towards your highest good, even when the path isn't clear. Ralph Waldo Emerson, a transcendentalist philosopher, wisely noted, "Adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience." Nature never rushes, yet everything is accomplished in due time. This is the essence of divine patience, understanding that the universe has its own timeline, one that is often more perfect than anything we could design ourselves. So, I ask you, how often do you find yourself frustrated by delays or setbacks? How might your experience of life change if you embraced the idea that everything is unfolding exactly as it should? What if you trusted that the universe is leading you toward something better than you could have imagined? By practicing patience and trusting in the universe's timing, you're not just waiting passively, you're actively participating in a process that is leading you to where you're meant to be. So be still, my friends. Trust the process and watch as the universe reveals its magic in your life, guiding you effortlessly toward success and fulfillment. Lesson 7. Letting go of control. The Stoics' key to inner peace and true success. In a world where control is often seen as the ultimate key to success, many of us spend our days meticulously planning, obsessing over details, and trying to shape every outcome to our liking. We hold on tightly, believing that through sheer force of will, we can bend life to our desires. But here's the paradox. This relentless pursuit of control may actually be the very thing keeping you from true success and inner peace. The Stoics, those ancient philosophers who have guided countless men through the trials of life, offer a wisdom that runs counter to our modern obsession with control. They understood that real power doesn't come from controlling the world around us, but from mastering our own minds. As Epictetus wisely said, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This is the essence of apatheia, a term that doesn't mean apathy in the modern sense, but rather a serene state of mind, freedom from unhealthy passions and emotional turmoil. The Stoics knew that much of what happens in life is beyond our control, the weather, the actions of others, even our own health at times. But what we can control is how we think, how we act, and how we choose to react to life's inevitable challenges. Now you might be thinking, if I let go of control, won't I just be giving up? Far from it. Letting go isn't about resignation or passivity. It's about focusing your energy on what truly matters, those things within your sphere of influence, and accepting with grace what lies beyond it. Consider a job interview. You can prepare thoroughly, present your best self, but ultimately, you can't control the decision of the employer. What you can control is your effort, your attitude, and how you choose to handle the outcome, whether it's a success or a setback. Or think about relationships. You can't control how your partner feels or behaves, but you can control how you communicate, how you show love and respect, and how you nurture the relationship. By focusing on your actions rather than trying to control your partner, you allow the relationship to grow naturally and authentically. The same principle applies to health challenges. While you may not control an illness or injury, you have control over how you respond to it. You can choose to focus on healing, on maintaining a positive attitude, and on doing what you can to support your recovery. So how do you actually begin to let go of control? It starts with mindfulness. By practicing mindfulness, you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment, creating space between your initial reactions and your chosen response. This simple practice helps you to stop reacting impulsively and start responding thoughtfully. Another tool is the wisdom found in the Serenity Prayer. God grants me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. This prayer beautifully encapsulates Stoic philosophy, reminding us to focus on what we can change and to let go of the rest. As Stephen Covey, the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, emphasizes, it's crucial to focus on your circle of influence, those aspects of your life where your actions can make a difference, rather than on your circle of concern, which consists of things you worry about but can't control. The final piece of this puzzle is trust. Trust in the universe. Trust that things are unfolding as they should, even when the path isn't clear. The Stoics believed in a universe governed by reason, where everything happens for a reason, even if that reason isn't immediately apparent to us. This doesn't mean that you should sit back and do nothing. On the contrary, it means you should take inspired action, do your best in every situation, and then release your attachment to the outcome. Letting go of control isn't about weakness. It's about recognizing the limitations of your power and embracing the wisdom of the universe. It's about finding peace amidst the chaos and discovering joy in the simple act of living. So, my friends, what might happen if you loosened your grip on life just a little? What freedom might you find in releasing those tightly held expectations? When you surrender to the flow of life, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities that you might have missed if you were too focused on controlling every detail. The Stoics teach us that true success and inner peace come not from bending the world to our will, but from aligning ourselves with the natural order of the universe. As you move forward, consider this. Could it be that the very peace and success you seek are waiting for you, just on the other side of letting go? Embrace the journey, trust in the process, and allow the universe to guide you effortlessly toward your highest good. Lesson 8. Connecting with Inner Wisdom, the Oracle Within. In the whirlwind of daily life, it's all too easy to become overwhelmed by the noise around us, the constant barrage of opinions from others, societal pressures, and the endless chatter from the media. We're so often caught up in this external clamor that we lose touch with something profoundly important, our own inner voice, that quiet yet powerful source of wisdom within each of us. The ancient Stoics understood the significance of connecting with this inner wisdom, which they referred to as the hegemonikon, the ruling faculty of the mind. This inner compass is what helps us distinguish truth from falsehood, right from wrong, and it guides us towards our true path. But in today's fast-paced world, how do we tune into this deep, internal guidance that the Stoics so valued? To connect with this inner oracle, we must first understand that it's not always easy, but it's crucial for leading a life that is both fulfilling and successful. One of the most powerful ways to tap into your inner wisdom is by tuning into your emotions. Emotions are more than just fleeting feelings. They are the language of your soul, signals from your inner guide telling you whether you're on the right track. When you experience emotions like joy, peace, and enthusiasm, these are signs that you're in alignment with your true self, moving in the direction that is right for you. Conversely, when you feel anxious, frustrated, or drained, it's your inner wisdom signaling that something is amiss. How often do you listen to these emotional cues? They are valuable messages that can steer you back on course if you pay attention. Another essential strategy is to create space for reflection. In our busy lives, it's easy to drown in external noise, leaving little room for introspection. Yet, it's in the quiet moments when the outside world fades away that your inner wisdom can truly speak. Setting aside time each day for reflection, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness, allows you to tune into the subtle whispers of your inner voice. Think of it as clearing the static from a radio signal. As the noise dissipates, the message becomes clearer. How often do you give yourself the gift of quiet time to really listen to your inner thoughts? Listening to your body is another powerful way to access your inner wisdom. Our bodies are incredible sources of insight, often knowing what's best for us, even when our minds are clouded with doubts and fears. Physical sensations, whether you feel energized and vibrant or tense and depleted, are your body's way of communicating with you. When was the last time you truly listened to your body's signals? Perhaps it's telling you to rest, to move, or to change something in your life that isn't serving you well. Your body never lies, and learning to listen to it can guide you toward healthier, more aligned decisions. Trusting your gut is another critical component. That intuitive feeling, that hunch you can't quite explain, is often your inner wisdom speaking loudest. It's not always logical or backed by evidence, but it's frequently right. When you feel a strong pull toward something or an inexplicable sense of unease, don't dismiss it. Your gut instinct is a powerful tool that often sees what your conscious mind cannot. Do you trust your gut feelings when making decisions, or do you brush them aside in favor of logic? To make these concepts more practical, let's consider a few scenarios. Imagine you're facing a tough decision and you're caught in an endless loop of weighing pros and cons. Instead of being paralyzed by overthinking, take a moment to quiet your mind and tune into your gut feeling. What is your intuition telling you? Or picture a time when you feel completely overwhelmed. Too many demands, too much chaos. Stepping away, even for just a few minutes to find a quiet space where you can breathe and reflect, can be incredibly grounding. In that silence, ask yourself, what does my inner wisdom want me to know right now? Lastly, if you're at a crossroads in your career, don't just chase after money or prestige. Ask yourself deeper questions. What truly excites me? What makes me feel alive? Your inner wisdom knows the path that will bring you the most fulfillment, even if it's not the most obvious choice. Remember, connecting with your inner wisdom isn't something you do once and then forget. It's an ongoing process, much like strengthening a muscle. The more you practice, the more natural and powerful this connection becomes. Over time, as you deepen your relationship with your inner voice, you'll find yourself making wiser decisions, navigating life's challenges with greater ease, and living in alignment with your true purpose. So I encourage you to take a step back from the relentless noise of the external world and tune into the quiet, yet profound wisdom that resides within you. It's always there, patiently waiting to guide you toward a life of purpose, fulfillment, and effortless success. What might your life look like if you trusted this inner guidance more fully? How might your decisions, relationships, and daily experiences change if you allowed this inner oracle to lead the way? By embracing your inner wisdom, you open the door to a life that is not only successful, but deeply meaningful and true to who you really are. If you've made it this far, you're truly embracing the power of stillness. Drop a comment saying, "I trust the flow," to show you're committed to letting the universe guide you effortlessly. Stay tuned. Your journey to success is just beginning. Lesson 9. Aligning with universal energy. Riding the cosmic wave. Let's explore the fascinating concept of universal energy, a force that is ever-present, dynamic, and connects all of existence. The ancient Stoics referred to this energy as pneuma, the breath of life that animates the cosmos. Imagine it as a cosmic Wi-Fi network, with you being the device seeking to connect to its boundless potential. Now, you might be wondering how this idea of universal energy relates to your personal success in everyday life. The truth is, it has everything to do with it. When you align yourself with this universal energy, you tap into a source of immense power, creativity, and abundance that can carry you toward your goals, much like catching a powerful wave and riding it smoothly to the shore. But how exactly can you align with this universal energy? It's not about performing complex rituals or engaging in mystical practices. Instead, it's about cultivating a sense of oneness with the universe and recognizing that you are not separate from it, but a vital part of the whole. The first step is to quiet your mind. In moments of stillness, you can tune into the subtle vibrations of the universe. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, or simply spending time in nature can help you calm the mental noise and create the space needed for universal energy to flow through you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. This retreat into your inner self is where you can connect most deeply with the energy of the cosmos. Another powerful method is to connect with your breath. The Stoics believed that the breath was the physical manifestation of pneuma, the life force that sustains you and links you to the universe. By focusing on your breath, you become more aware of the life force within you, grounding yourself in the present moment and enhancing your connection to the universal energy. This simple yet profound practice can be done anytime, anywhere, and serves as a reminder of the ever-present energy that flows through all of life. Visualizing your dreams is another key way to align with this energy. By creating a clear mental image of your goals and aspirations, and vividly imagining the emotions associated with achieving them, you send out powerful positive vibrations into the universe. As you focus on these visualizations, the universe responds in kind, aligning opportunities and circumstances to help bring your dreams to reality. As Seneca said, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. By aligning your energy through visualization, you prepare yourself to seize the opportunities that the universe presents. Practicing gratitude is also essential for tapping into universal energy. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, opening the door to greater abundance. When you regularly express gratitude, you align yourself with the positive energy of the universe, which, in turn, attracts even more reasons to be thankful. It's a virtuous cycle that reinforces your connection to the universe's flow of energy. Epictetus reminds us, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." Living in harmony with nature is another Stoic principle that helps you align with universal energy. Spending time outdoors, observing the natural world, and appreciating the interconnectedness of all things can deepen your understanding of your place in the universe. Nature itself is a reflection of the universe's energy, constant, cyclical, and ever-evolving. By immersing yourself in nature, you remind yourself that you are part of this vast, interconnected web of life. Now, let's bring this into practical terms for your everyday life. When you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, pause and take a few deep breaths. Visualize yourself surrounded by a calming white light, and imagine drawing in the peaceful energy of the universe. This simple exercise can help you recenter and tap into a sense of calm that is always available to you. If you find yourself lacking motivation, take a moment to visualize your goals with clarity. See yourself achieving them and feel the excitement and satisfaction that comes with success. Let this positive energy fuel your actions and drive you forward. And if you ever feel disconnected or out of sync with the world around you, spend some time in nature. Observe the beauty, harmony, and balance in the natural world, and remind yourself that you're a part of something much larger than yourself. This connection can renew your sense of purpose and align you once again with the universal energy that is always there to support and guide you. Remember, aligning with universal energy is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It's about cultivating a mindset of openness, trust, and gratitude, and recognizing your own power as a co-creator of your reality. The more you practice this alignment, the more natural it becomes, and the more you'll notice the universe working in your favor, guiding you effortlessly toward success. So, my friends, I encourage you to open your hearts, quiet your minds, and consciously tap into the limitless energy of the universe. It's there, waiting to support you, to guide you, and to empower you to achieve your wildest dreams. How might your life change if you truly believed that this powerful energy was always available to you? How could you harness it to create the life you've always envisioned? By embracing this connection, you step into a world of infinite possibilities, where success is not just a goal, but a natural outcome of your alignment with the universe. Lesson 10. Embodying Gratitude and Abundance. Unlocking the Flow of Universal Blessings. In a world where success is often measured by tangible achievements and material wealth, there's an often overlooked yet powerful force that can truly elevate your journey: the practice of gratitude and the mindset of abundance. These aren't just feel-good buzzwords, they are potent states of being that have the ability to transform your life from the inside out. The ancient Stoics were well aware of this, teaching that contentment and inner peace come not from acquiring more, but from appreciating what you already have. As Seneca wisely put it, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor." Gratitude, therefore, is about more than just saying thank you. It's about deeply feeling a sense of appreciation for the blessings in your life, no matter how big or small, and recognizing the abundance that already exists around you. This sense of gratitude is the key to unlocking a mindset of abundance, where instead of focusing on what you lack, you shift your perspective to see the limitless opportunities and resources that the universe offers. To truly embody gratitude, it's essential to practice it consistently. One powerful way to do this is by starting a gratitude journal. Each day, take a moment to write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. These can be simple pleasures like enjoying a hot cup of coffee in the morning, or profound blessings like the health of your loved ones. This practice doesn't just make you feel good in the moment. It gradually rewires your brain to notice and appreciate the positives in your life, leading to a more optimistic and fulfilled outlook. As Marcus Aurelius advised, dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. This simple act of reflection helps you to stay grounded in the present and recognize the abundance that surrounds you. But gratitude is more than just an internal practice. It's something you can share with others, amplifying its impact. Take the time to express gratitude to the people in your life. A heartfelt thank you to a colleague, a note of appreciation to a friend, or even a small gesture of kindness can go a long way in strengthening relationships and spreading positivity. When you acknowledge the contributions of others, you create a ripple effect of goodwill that can enhance both your personal and professional life. Epictetus once said, "He who is not grateful for little is not grateful for much." By expressing gratitude regularly, you not only improve your relationships but also open yourself up to receiving even more from the universe. Now, let's talk about abundance. The concept of abundance is about more than just having plenty. It's about believing that the universe is infinitely abundant and that there's enough for everyone. This mindset is crucial for overcoming scarcity thinking, which can often hold you back from achieving your full potential. Scarcity thinking is the belief that resources, whether they be money, love, or opportunities, are limited, and that you must compete to get your share. This mindset can lead to anxiety, fear, and a constant feeling of inadequacy. Instead, challenge these thoughts whenever they arise. When you catch yourself thinking, "There's not enough," or "I'll never have that," take a step back and reframe your perspective. Remind yourself that the universe is abundant and that you are deserving of its blessings. By shifting your focus from lack to plenty, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities. Visualization is another powerful tool in cultivating an abundance mindset. Spend time each day imagining your life filled with abundance in all areas, whether it's wealth, health, relationships, or happiness. See yourself achieving your goals, feel the emotions of success, and let this positive energy guide your actions. Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It's a way of aligning your energy with your aspirations, making it easier for the universe to deliver what you desire. As Ralph Waldo Emerson famously said, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." By visualizing your success, you're deciding to become that person and inviting the universe to support you in that journey. Let's bring these concepts into your daily life. Suppose you're feeling down about your finances. Instead of fixating on what you don't have, shift your focus to what you do have: a roof over your head, food on the table, and the ability to earn a living. This doesn't mean ignoring financial challenges, but rather approaching them with a mindset of gratitude and abundance, which can lead to more creative solutions and opportunities. Or perhaps you're struggling in a relationship. Instead of dwelling on what's going wrong, take a moment to appreciate the good qualities of your partner and the love you share. This shift in focus can help you reconnect and work through challenges with a more positive attitude. When facing challenges at work, rather than seeing them as setbacks, view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every obstacle is a chance to develop new skills, gain experience, and build resilience. By embracing this perspective, you transform challenges into stepping stones on your path to success. Remember, gratitude and abundance are not just about attracting more good things into your life. They're about cultivating a deep sense of inner peace and contentment, regardless of your external circumstances. So, my friends, I encourage you to embrace gratitude and abundance as daily practices. Let them become a way of life. As you shift your mindset and energy, you'll find that the universe responds in kind, opening doors to effortless success and fulfillment. How might your life change if you truly believed that you live in an abundant world, full of endless possibilities? What could you achieve if you approached each day with a heart full of gratitude and a mind attuned to abundance? By embodying these principles, you unlock the flow of universal blessings and pave the way for a life of greater joy, success, and contentment. Lesson 11. Surrendering to the flow, the dance of effortless success. Let's dive into the powerful concept of surrender. Now, before you start thinking of surrender as a sign of weakness or defeat, let's take a moment to reframe it. Surrendering to the flow of life isn't about giving up or becoming passive. Rather, it's about letting go of resistance, embracing the natural rhythm of life, and trusting that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. The ancient Taoists captured this beautifully with the concept of Wu Wei, or effortless action. This isn't about sitting back and doing nothing, but about aligning your actions with the natural flow of the Tao, the underlying principle of the universe. When you are in harmony with this flow, things begin to unfold with a sense of ease and synchronicity, almost as if by magic. In our modern world, we often find ourselves swimming against the current. We resist change, cling tightly to expectations, and try to force outcomes to align with our desires. This resistance doesn't just create tension and stress, it can lead to deep dissatisfaction and unhappiness. However, when you surrender, you release this tension and open yourself to the endless possibilities that life has in store for you. Think of it like surfing. You can't control the ocean waves, but you can learn to ride them. You paddle out, position yourself, and then, when the wave comes, you surrender to its power, allowing it to carry you. This is the art of balancing effort and surrender, action and acceptance, a dance that leads to a more fulfilling and joyful life. So, how can we apply this philosophy of surrender to our everyday lives? First, embrace the unknown. Life is inherently unpredictable, filled with surprises that can either be seen as threats or opportunities. Instead of fearing what you can't see or control, view it as an adventure, a chance for growth and discovery. Next, let go of expectations. Expectations are like pre-packaged disappointments. When reality doesn't match them, frustration follows. Instead of locking yourself into a rigid plan, approach each situation with an open mind and a willingness to adapt to whatever comes your way. Acceptance is another key element. This doesn't mean passively liking everything that happens, but rather acknowledging reality for what it is and choosing how you'll respond to it. As Epictetus wisely stated, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Another vital aspect is trusting the process. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, trust that the universe is unfolding exactly as it should. Have faith that you are being guided toward your highest good, even when you can't see the full picture. Finally, focus on the present moment. Too often, We dwell on the past or worry about the future, missing the beauty and abundance that exist right here, right now. Being fully present allows you to experience life more deeply and with greater appreciation. To make this concept more concrete, let's consider a few real-life scenarios. Imagine you're at a crossroads in your career. Instead of desperately clinging to a job that no longer fulfills you, be open to new opportunities. Trust that the universe will guide you to a career path that better aligns with your passions and purpose. Or think about challenges in your relationships. Instead of trying to control your partner or dictate the direction of the relationship, focus on your own growth and well-being. Trust that the relationship will naturally evolve or dissolve in the way that is best for both of you. And when faced with unexpected setbacks, rather than seeing them as reasons to give up, view them as opportunities to learn, grow, and build resilience. Trust that these setbacks are not the end, but rather a redirection toward something even better than you had initially imagined. Remember, surrendering to the flow of life doesn't mean being passive or giving up on your dreams. It's about taking inspired action while also trusting in the wisdom of the universe. It's about embracing the journey with all its twists and turns, knowing that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. As Marcus Aurelius said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. By surrendering to the flow, you transform obstacles into stepping stones and challenges into opportunities for growth. So, my friends, let go of the need to control every detail of your life. Surrender to the natural flow and watch as the universe guides you toward effortless success and profound fulfillment. How might your life change if you trusted in this process? What new opportunities might you discover if you allowed yourself to be carried by the currents of life, rather than fighting against them? By embracing this dance between effort and surrender, you open yourself to a world of possibilities where success comes not through struggle, but through harmony with the flow of the universe. Lesson 12. Visualizing Success with Positivity. The mental movie of your dreams. Let's dive into the incredible power of your mind and how it can shape your reality. The ancient Stoics, wise in their understanding of human nature, knew the importance of mental discipline and the power of visualization. They believed that our thoughts have the power to create our reality, and by focusing on positive, constructive mental images, we can attract success and abundance into our lives. Modern psychology supports this as well, with concepts like the law of attraction, popularized by books such as The Secret, suggesting that we tend to bring into our lives what we consistently focus on. So if we focus on positive outcomes and vividly visualize our success, we set the stage for those visions to come to life. But let's be clear. Visualization isn't about wishful thinking or idle daydreaming. It's about creating a detailed mental movie of the reality you desire, filled with vivid sights, sounds, feelings, and even smells. When you immerse yourself in this experience of success, your mind and body start to believe it's already happening. This is because the brain doesn't always differentiate between real and vividly imagined experiences. By visualizing your goals, you're essentially training your brain to recognize opportunities, stay motivated, and push past obstacles. So, how can you effectively harness the power of positive visualization? Start by finding a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. This could be anywhere you feel comfortable: your bedroom, a peaceful spot in a park, or even your car during a break. Once you're settled, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Let go of any tension or stress and bring your attention fully into the present moment. Now, start to create a clear picture of your goal as if it's already achieved. Imagine yourself in that moment of success, fully engaged with all your senses. What do you see, hear, feel, smell, and taste? For instance, if your goal is to land a big promotion at work, picture yourself confidently delivering a presentation. Hear the applause. Feel the excitement in the room. maybe even the handshake of your boss congratulating you. Engage fully with this mental image, making it as real and detailed as possible. But don't stop at the visuals. The key to powerful visualization is in feeling the emotions associated with your success. Don't just see the scene. Immerse yourself in the joy, pride, and satisfaction that come with achieving your goal. Let these emotions fill you up, creating a positive emotional charge that motivates you to take action. Emotions are the fuel that powers your visualization, making it more than just a mental exercise. It becomes a transformative experience that aligns your inner state with your outer goals. To make visualization a habit, repeat this practice regularly. Ideally, set aside a few minutes each day, perhaps in the morning when you're setting the tone for the day, or before bed when your mind is winding down. The more you practice, the stronger and more effective your visualizations will become, reinforcing your focus and determination. Let's take these concepts and apply them to specific areas of your life. If you have career goals, visualize yourself excelling in your field, nailing that big presentation, getting the promotion you've been working toward, or successfully launching your dream business. See yourself as confident, capable, and successful, thriving in your professional environment. Or consider your health and fitness goals. Imagine yourself at your ideal weight, feeling strong, energized, and vibrant. Picture yourself enjoying healthy meals, moving with ease, and embracing an active lifestyle. In terms of relationships, visualize yourself surrounded by loving, supportive people. Feel the warmth and connection in these relationships and imagine the joy of being with those who uplift and inspire you. For personal growth, see yourself overcoming challenges, learning new skills, and evolving into the best version of yourself. Picture the satisfaction of achieving milestones on your journey of self-improvement. It's important to remember that visualization is not a magic wand that will make your dreams come true overnight. Instead, it's a powerful tool that helps you stay motivated, focused, and optimistic. By regularly engaging in visualization, you can rewire your brain for success, helping you to overcome self-doubt, push through challenges, and take inspired action toward your goals. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By improving the quality of your thoughts through visualization, you pave the way for a happier, more successful life. So, my friends, I encourage you to start visualizing your success today. Create that mental movie of your dreams. Feel the emotions of accomplishment and let the universe know exactly what you're aiming for. The mind is an extraordinarily powerful tool. Use it wisely, and watch as your visions begin to manifest into your reality. How different would your life be if you consistently visualized your success? What goals could you achieve if you harnessed the full power of your mind? By embracing the practice of positive visualization, you take an important step toward turning your dreams into a living, breathing reality. As we conclude this journey into the power of surrendering to the flow, I encourage you to carry these principles into your daily life. Remember, the universe is always working in your favor, guiding you toward success with effortless grace. By releasing your need to control every outcome and trusting in the wisdom of the universe, you open yourself up to incredible possibilities and profound growth. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How will you apply the art of surrender in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with those who might benefit, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights on living a life of peace and purpose. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and let the universe guide you to your greatest success.